Fights, Ron Goodall from FightHype.com. I'm here with undefeated welterweight Cody Crowley. How's it going?
Oh, thanks, brother. It's going good, man. I'm excited. Just getting back in the ring. It's been a minute since I fought, a couple months, but I'm excited, man. I'm just waiting to see what's next.
First and foremost, congratulations. I overheard the green card.
Yes, yeah. I'm finally legally good to go in the States. I don't got to get worried about kicked out or anything like that. I've been watching my back for 2 years, you know. It's been difficult trying to do things the right way and legally, paperwork, paying and everything like that. I should have just kind of walked across the border, I guess. But I'm good. I'm legal now, and I'm ready to be here for a while. Vegas is home.
So buying a house is like the next move? Is that?
I already bought one.
Oh, really?
I already bought one, yeah. I got 2 houses in Vegas now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How does that work with, like, you know, transition from Canada to the U.S. and buying houses? Like
a lot of paperwork. A lot of paperwork, but when you got a coach who's a realtor, who's also a loans broker, we keep it all in the team. And both of those houses, I literally, first house I seen, I said yes, and they did everything, and I just got the keys and walked in. So it was awesome. It was good. I got a good team, good family. Vegas is home right now. Vegas is home.
When you made that transition to Vegas, like, how did you know I wanted to go to Vegas versus like New York?
Because, man, Vegas is just, you see it in all the movies, you hear it in all the stories. It is the place to be if you want to be a fighter. It is the fight capital of the world. All the biggest fights are here, which means the biggest promoters are here. They put bases here. The best gyms are here. All the fighters fight here, so typically they'd want to train where they're fighting at, right? So all the camps kind of slowly start hibernating here, and it just becomes a hot spot. If you want to work with the best, if you want the best coaching, the best resources, Vegas is going to be your best environment for that. So I want to be successful. I put myself in the best possible environment to be successful. Las Vegas.
And seeing that you've been very successful with your fights, you know, you had a great performance on a big stage as well, you know, pay-per-view in a big arena against, you know, a very tough guy, Josecito Lopez. And you had a great showman on that.
Yeah, I had fun with that. You know, a lot of my fights, that was the first fight you actually seen where my back touched the ropes. Normally, I'm just eating guys up. And that fight, I had a little bit of adversity come in, and I got to change it up. I got to fight, I got to brawl, I got to show that I could box, I got to be against the ropes and laugh and just catch punches and counter, and show that I have what it takes to be in there with the top guys. You know, somebody who I look up to and watch was Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fought Lopez, and you know, I thought I went out there and did a great job against Lopez when I look at one of my idols, Keith, you know? How he went out there and handled him. So that kind of really makes me look at where I want to go next and who I want to fight. And I think I'm ready for the biggest names in the game right now.
So, in all respect, that's a fight that you would be honored or look
with
forward
Thurman?
To? Yeah.
I would love that fight. I've been wanting that fight for about a year now. Keith has been in there with everybody. He's fought legends. I was in there with Pacquiao. He was a world champion. He's a hard worker. He's always exciting, right? People love him. And I just feel like he's had his time. And it's kind of like a passing of the torch. Somebody who I looked up to, respected. I want to go in there. I've worked my whole life. I want to go in there and put everything I've worked for and all my hard work on the line, you know, and see what happens. And I think we would create a beautiful picture, and it would be a great going out event for Keith.
Absolutely, and it has to be on a big stage, main event.
Has to be on a big stage. He deserves a big stage to go out on, and I deserve a big stage to come up on. So, shoot, I would love that fight. I know right now I'm in the talks with Stanionis about making that a WBA for his WBA regular or linear title. I'm not too sure. I think Thurman's a bigger name. I think Thurman gives me more credibility. Nobody outside the close-knit boxing industry really knows who Stanionis is. The only thing is he has a world title, and that kind of puts me in line for that WBA. But shoot, I want to sweeten the pot a little bit, stir in a little WBC eliminator with Keith Thurman. Now we're talking some excitement. Now we're talking about more publicity, a WBC title instead of a WBA title. That seems like a way better prize.
And seeing seeing the fact that even the fight before Josecito Lopez, you fought essentially what was the mandatory for the IBF.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter about winning fights. I think we all know well enough in this game it's about, just making good business deals and good handshakes. And I keep winning, and sometimes my rankings don't improve. Yeah. I was ranked number 6 in the WBA when I was 17-0. Now I'm just top 15 in the WBA at 21-0.
Why do you think they would?
Well,
it's just
I don't know. Everyone knows boxing is a very shady business, and that's what I feel like Cody Crowley's here to do, is to shine a little light on the dirty business of boxing and clean it up a little bit. And sometimes you have to work your way up and become the king to get the keys in order to change some things. So that's what I'm hoping to do, and I know a world title will give me the keys to slowly change out some pieces of the game.
Keep saying keys to the house, and keys to the new caddy, I think you were saying earlier. Like, is that?
Well, yeah, I need new keys. I need new car, new everything. But I feel like once you get in certain positions, it's almost like you do receive keys, right? Because people hold weight toward what you say and what you want done and how you want to maneuver in the game. So I'm close to being in that position now where I can get the fights that I want and that the fans deserve, and I can bring a little bit more cleanness into the game, and we can, get these ranking systems straightened out.
And you bring a lot of excitement with your fight, so that's something that we don't have to worry about.
No, you never have to worry about excitement with Cody Crowley. I guarantee every single round I'm throwing over 100 punches. It's over 1,000 punches a fight. It does not get slower, it gets faster. And if a guy stands in front of me and he keeps coming and gets faster, it's only going to be more of an exciting fight. I have no fear. I have a granite chin, and I have no problem standing there in a phone booth with somebody. Earl, you want to stand in the center of the ring and bang? Oh, I'll put a nail through my foot and stand there and bang with you. I have no fear inside of me of getting knocked out by another man.
But at the same time, not to underestimate your ability to fight forward, you also have the ability to box that we've seen in your last fight, that if you want to move around and add different angles.
Of course. My coach, Ibn Kaysen, he's taught me that, it's not good to be a fighter that only has limited tools, because when you're inside the ring, it's unlimited what kind of situations you can be involved in. So you need to have a tool for whatever situation you're in, and that means I can box, I can counterpunch, I can press, I can run if I need to. I can pretty much do anything in the ring. I haven't been put in too many different scenarios because everyone kind of lets me just go in there and maul over them. But now that I'm getting up there with some of the top guys, I have a feeling that, I might run into some situations where I got to reach back in the toolbox and grab tools that Cody Crowley hasn't had to reach before and you guys haven't seen. So there's gonna be some pretty cool stuff that I produce. I need the right opponents,
the right dance partner.
The right dance partner. It takes two to tango, right? So, and that's why nothing against Keith Thurman. I love Keith as a fighter, and I got so much respect for him. That's why I want to fight him. I don't want any fights where it feels like I got the top end, I'm the A side where I'm fighting some guy down. I don't want to do that. That doesn't feel like any growth to me. I want to step in the ring every single time where I know it's a step up. I know that in order for me to come out of this ring successful, I have to do something that Cody Crowley has never done before. Because what's the point? What's the point of going in the ring, get my hand raised, and getting a piece of money? Money doesn't mean anything anyways. And to me, what means something is going into that ring and coming out of that ring a totally different person than I ever have before. And I feel like every single time I fight somebody who is a better opposition than me, who makes me go through a time where I didn't think I would be able to come out successful, that's what I want. That's what I pray for him.
And then pretty much, and pretty much just my last question, just in regards of just the whole. You thought Thurman's you know, he's had a long layoff. His performance back with Mario Barros. Were you impressed with the performance he had? Was it a good showing against a tough guy who moved up from 140 to 147, trained by Virgil Hunter?
Yeah, I thought it was a good performance. I thought Keith really needed those couple years that he took off. You could see his body looked great. It seemed like the rest was really good for his nervous system, his mind, and then with all that rest and rejuvenation, he was able to get back in the gym, start doing his hard strength and conditioning, and become that dog that Keith was back in the day. You know, sometimes we all just need a little bit of rest, and Keith has got the rest, he's got the mindset, he's got the heart of a champion. So let's start some fire.
Well, before I let you go, Cody, where can they find you on social media to get some of that extra content that you've been producing?
Super simple, man. Cody Crowley Boxing. Don't gotta look far to find me. Follow my social media. Instagram is pretty much where I'm at. Cody Crowley Boxing. A lot of fights, motivational pieces, my training pieces, nutritional tips for people out there with their mind, body, spirit, anything like that. More than happy to connect with everybody. So keep following me. Hopefully you'll see me in the ring at the end of the year, WBC Eliminator or WBA title. Either way, I'm happy.
Awesome. Appreciate it, champ.